Let's just be honest, I was an accident. He just kind of had to give up bodybuilding. Who would be more aesthetic if compared at the same age? I did all the work on those ones, guys. Dad natural.
Hi there, good morning. What can I get started for you?
I get just a regular black hot coffee with 2 packets of stevia in it. And then do you guys have the egg white and roasted red pepper bites?
Yes,
All right, and can I get one of those as well, please?
there was no cream in that coffee.
No, thank you.
Gotcha. It's gonna be 802.
All right, sweet. $4 for burnt coffee. Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. Jeez, this line is moving fast. So here, 1 second. Hey, how's it going?
Good. We're looking at 802.
All right, there's that.
Great plans for the day?
Go work out with my dad, and then that'll kind of be it.
We are.
All right, awesome, thank you.
Take it easy.
Yeah, you as well. Have a good one. In today's video, we are going to be doing a video entirely kind of revolved around my father. Now, why is my father relevant in this video? Let me explain. So if you guys follow me on my other social media accounts like TikTok and Instagram, my dad has been featured there before multiple times. He's been featured in a couple YouTube videos, but not in a way that he should be. Primary reason why I am here doing this today is because of him. So why not just do a video revolved around him? You guys will understand a lot of why I'm doing what I'm doing based around this video. My dad has been featured in other social media platforms. A lot of people have commented like, yo, like we want to see your dad in a YouTube video. And I think even someone commented before like, we want to see your dad in a YouTube video on one of the YouTube videos. So I was like, I'll do that today. So before we kickstart this video, he's currently at work right now. I'm going to kind of just vlog the rest of the day, kind of give some background on my dad and answer some questions. I put up a Q&A like things on Instagram and told you guys to ask me some questions for me and my dad, but I have some that I can answer personally, but don't worry, I'll let him answer them as well. But with that being said, I'm gonna go for a walk right now and enjoy my little Starbucks egg bites that are currently scorching my hand. Like I said earlier, I would not be here without my dad. Now, why would I not be here without my dad? Well, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of detail about my dad, okay? Because you know what, he's not really like a detail-oriented person. He's just kind of like dry cut, just very straight to the point, doesn't really care to give detail about really anything. And this person in their car is watching me. They're having a little bit of fun over there. That's another thing too. My dad literally does not care about what anyone else thinks about him. He just kind of like does what he does and does not care. Like, you guys would have to know him personally to understand exactly what I am trying to say. Like I said, I would not be here if it wasn't for my dad, not only because, you know, he had me and I'm here on this planet because of that. You guys know what I'm talking about. You mean you learned that in 4th grade. But what I'm trying to say is my dad used to do bodybuilding, all right? My dad actually used to compete back when I was really young, back when I was, you know, just fresh out of the womb and whatnot. After around that time, he just kind of stopped. He kind of, you know, told himself like, you know, I kind of have a family now to, you know, worry about. Let's just be honest, I was an accident. He just kind of had to give up bodybuilding, had to kind of give up things that he probably didn't want to give up, but you know, there's other things that are more important sometimes in life than just competing in bodybuilding and being, I guess, just a bodybuilder. To break down exactly what I was just saying back there, all I was saying is, you know, my dad used to compete in bodybuilding, hence why I kind of do this fitness and or bodybuilding. Like I say in all my videos, I would like to eventually compete, and who would coach me? None other than my dad. Let me fix the camera. This is a beautiful morning out here, and I just decided to come down because there's not really any wind. It's just, I don't know, beautiful out. My dad was the one who showed me fitness. I think every single time I've ever collaborated with someone or met up with someone, they always ask like, oh dude, I heard your dad was a bodybuilder. I heard this, and that. And I'm always like, yeah, he was. He's obviously he's my #1 inspiration. Wouldn't have worked out if it wasn't for him, you know. I always tell people like, oh, this is my inspiration, this is my inspiration. But those are social media inspirations, but my dad is my primary inspiration. Now, like I said, I asked you guys on Instagram to ask, you know, me and my dad a couple questions, but I have some questions that I will answer by myself. The question that I wanted to answer by myself in particular is he supportive? Do you have a good relationship? So my dad is supportive in the sense that, you know, coming up with ideas and whatnot, but he's not really supportive in the sense that you can do social media for a living. And I don't know if it's because he doesn't understand it. I don't really know, but I always tell him like, dude, dad, you could even do social media. And he just kind of blows it off. So it's like, whatever. So is he supportive? It's a kind of yes and no answer for me right there. And do you guys have a good relationship? I think overall me and my dad have a good relationship. I think I could make the relationship better. I think he does every part effort that he needs to do to make it better. But I think what I lack, honestly, is being more available to my dad and just kind of being like, okay, like, yeah, let's go do this, like, let's go have fun. He like asked me to go off-roading, and I can't even lie, like lately I've been kind of, you know, so involved in just filming and recording all by myself. It takes up so much of my time that I've been saying no. So I think our relationship is overall good, and I think that he is more so on the supportive side, but at the same time, kind of a trick question. Now this question I'm just gonna answer because me and my dad, you'll find out, have two different kind of body types. This guy stays leaner way better than I do, and so someone asked me number one piece of advice for leaning down, because this guy will literally be able to lean down without actually trying at all. He only did preps, I think, for when he was getting ready for shows for 1 month, 4 weeks. You can find your maintenance calories on a calorie calculator online, super easy to do, and then just subtract like 200-300 calories from there, and then just keep cutting down the calories after, you know, you get to a plateau of like, oh, you're not really cutting any more weight. That's the best way that I do it. That's the only way that I really suggest you do it, because if you do it too fast, you're gonna see results that will be there, but they're gonna, like, you're gonna get small, you're gonna lose muscle really fast. So that's my advice, and that's all the questions I'm gonna answer for now, because this coffee is making me have to use the restroom. Yeah, that's TMI, but Starbucks literally burns their coffee every single time I have it. It is literally the most disgusting thing right now. About to make my dad look so small today. Pound down some pre-workout. Yo, what are you doing?
Getting ready to work out.
That's my pre-workout, my Transparent Labs pre-workout.
You don't pay no rent, bitch.
Shit, he's right. Yo, what is going on, everybody? So this is my dad right here. Introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Brian Levi's dad. He already said it, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much that's it. This is my dad. He used to do bodybuilding. I kind of went over that earlier in this video. What are we gonna be training today?
We're gonna do some back and some shoulder work.
All right, back and shoulders. He'll kind of like go through some tips, some pointers for you guys. A lot of you guys ask for tips and pointers, but I don't know everything down to a T like he does. I kind of just re-say some of the things that he says in my own videos, so he'll kind of give some insight to you guys, and we'll answer some of these questions that you guys asked on Instagram, kind of like show him who the bigger man is. I know a lot of you guys are young. You guys probably don't warm up as much as you probably need to. One of the things he taught me when I was working out is like always just like stretch out each muscle group. So right now, like this kind of like stretches out your biceps and your back. The primary muscle groups that are used when, you know, you're lifting and stuff. Your shoulders are used to an extent, but not as much nearly as probably your biceps and your back are. So someone wants to know if you use my codes for things.
Yes, I have used your, is it raw gear?
Yeah, he did.
He
actually did.
Their pants are, I guess I should have worn them, but Levi gave me another pair of shorts today. So I don't know what to tell you, but yeah, I did buy raw gear.
Yeah, he does, okay? And then we'll do another one.
Well, because I'm bigger, so I can't fit into his size.
Yeah. I was gonna try to come up with something, but I'm not as quick-witted as him. Someone asked, how much do you think genetics play into building the ultimate physique?
It's everything. Yeah, if you genetically don't have legs, you're not really, you can have them, but you're never gonna be huge. Yeah. A tall, lanky person is never gonna have big legs.
Yeah, all right. Like, we'll never be tall. It is. So, good thing we're not doing legs. So, some kid asked, how can he stay like lean at 170 pounds? And he's 5'6".
How can you stay lean at 5'6"?
Yeah, like put on muscle.
It's gonna be a slow gain. If you want to stay lean and maintain your weight but increase a pound here and there, the winter time beef up a little bit, cut up for summer.
Yeah, that's kind of what I tell him. I feel like you have to earn the right to like cut again or be
you don't
like
have
lean.
to get, it's not, if you go up to 180, it's 10 pounds if you're gaining a few pounds of muscle, and then you can shed the fat later. So
yeah,
you can shed it later, but at least you've gained a few pounds.
Yeah, because you'd rather be probably like 170 pounds shredded than probably like 160 pounds shredded or whatever he might be. Yeah, like it looks a lot better. You guys probably haven't even seen this before. I feel like no one's seen this. I've never seen anyone do this at a gym. I mean, what does it target?
Middle upper. You're really hitting it kind of through this portion back here in the middle.
I did all the work on those ones, guys. He's the biggest Post Malone fan I know. I swear. How many times is he playing Post Malone in the gym?
Like a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
It's on my rotation of my Pandora.
Every other song.
How many times do you hear 5 Finger Death Punch?
Not as much as Post Malone. Maybe because I pay attention to Post Malone more.
Yeah.
He's a better fan than you guys of Post Malone, that's for sure.
I like Doritos.
Alright, someone wants to know how much does training abs actually help?
Everybody's heard of like core strength. That is a reality, by the way. And yeah, they play a big role. I don't think they're 8-minute abs type deal necessarily kind of a big deal. But you do want strong abs. The you are, the more they're gonna show everybody's got them. It just depends how much fat you have over them. But they do keep that core rigid. The right posture throughout the lift, really.
He just went to go flip the food or whatever. Literally the biggest Post Malone fan ever. I'm not kidding. Like, legitimately has a problem listening to Post Malone. Someone wants to know who would be more aesthetic if compared at the same age.
Shoot, how can I not say Levi for this answer?
21. Probably.
He's trying so hard not to say me.
I'm trying to think, but probably Levi, except for them little calves.
Another question, we might as well just answer while we're here because someone actually asked, how do you grow your calves? Because mine have actually started to grow since training them 3 times a week.
Calves are a fast twitch muscle fiber, so it's high rep majority of the time. You just gotta punish them. I mean, you gotta punish them like 3 days a week to really get something out of them. They recover so fast. So punish them 3 days a week. And then toe races.
The tibialis muscle. Yeah. And then, what was it? So why would you say that I'm more aesthetic? Is it just the shoulder to waist ratio?
I'm thicker. You have more of a swimmer's build, very proportionate for your size. Like, I'm just thicker.
Question. Someone asked, when did we start working out together?
Yeah. I think it's 13 when you broke your leg. I said you weren't gonna sit around and be fat.
Yeah, I told him that earlier in the video. And I think we tried once. One day I did chest with you when I was like 12. One day. Yeah. And then I think you were kind of like, oh, he's not old enough.
Once you broke your leg, I forced the issue. It took 1 good year to get the stabilizer muscles going. And then it kind of was easy peasy from that point on.
Yeah, first. Because I know a lot of you guys watch me like, oh, like, how do I get into lifting and stuff? It's just, you kind of have to go through a process. It's like anything.
You gotta suffer and learn.
You guys always ask like, oh, who's bigger, who's stronger? Well, now, he has strength than me in a different way. Like, you know, old man strength? It's a real thing. If I'm stronger than him,
You know I could pump those.
He could, but he might get hurt. And his brittle,
I got a tear in my shoulder.
I think it's clear even with the shirt on. I'm gonna have to take my shirt off. But he's obviously bigger than me. They're gonna want to see us with our shirts off. They're gonna want to see it. All right.
Oh, shit,
I can't even take mine off.
A few moments later.
We're the same size because it took us just as long enough to take them off.
I'm thicker.
Yeah, he has like a thicker build. I feel like my waist is getting wider as I get older though. I don't like it. Mine. Yeah, he had that waist. Jesus, could you guys imagine?
That's beer, guys. That's beer.
No, it's not. Look at the abs. I told you guys literally earlier in the video, he drinks beer and still looks leaner than me. Still looks leaner than me. My mom gave me that genetic aspect of like not looking lean enough. Maybe I'll get a workout in with mom one day. Could you imagine that? It's so mad at so many things. Do I look fat in this part? All right, so we're gonna finish some of your guys' questions off. I also got something for us to drink. He has the Stardust, right? Yeah, Stardust.
Space dust.
I don't drink often.
Just turned 21, you can tell.
So starting off with the first question, how did you get swole?
You've got to see the bigger picture. To be honest with you, for me, it took a lot of reading, a lot of talking to the right people, and I was fortunate enough, like I had said before, that I had a friend's dad that was into bodybuilding, and he was like 5'6", like 220. He was a beastly little dude.
He wasn't natty, was he?
Yeah.
He was?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You just got to be able to see the bigger picture and set a goal almost, and your goal really be getting bigger every day, every year. I mean, and pushing your body further and further.
So is your dad natural? Yes.
Organic.
Yeah, organic. He's organic.
I don't know, what was the word? Geared?
Gear.
I didn't know what gear was.
Yeah,
I was thinking about off-roading. I'm like, I always drive in high gear.
On the Natty or Not page on like Reddit, how many bodybuilding competitions did your dad compete in back in the day? This is the last question.
8?
8.
8 or so, I guess. I don't know, when Levi was a baby, he broke most of my trophies. And I had him up on the mantle, and my wife said I couldn't do that. So I think I put him in a box, and Levi threw him down the stairs at our house when he was a baby. all except for probably one, and I was like, well, what's one worth at that point in time?
I don't know why I did that.
They were cool. I had like those gold statues and like,
You know, all right, well, that was it. I hope you guys enjoyed those like questions and whatnot. It's kind of fun, something different to sort of make. I don't know if I'm necessarily gonna finish this. It's pretty
I will.
though. You will. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. I'm not gonna do my outro just yet, but I appreciate you guys watching, and it was nice to have my dad on the channel for once. Right, everyone, and welcome to the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video. It's kind of more so like a vlogish kind of video, just kind of with a twist on it. So I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys like this video. There was one question my dad and I didn't actually answer yesterday in the video. The reason for that being is because I felt like my dad would hold back kind of his answer on this question. And even though my dad is a very like unfiltered person, he would never say anything though that would get him like canceled, you know, by cancel culture or something stupid like that. But he did say like retarded at one point during our workout, and I was like, Dad, that's fine, like no one's gonna like tear you apart for that. It happens, whatever. People say way worse things on YouTube. But I honestly felt like he would have held back just because people in my comments either would have eaten him alive or we would have felt bad for my feelings. So in all, he probably would have just felt bad by saying this, and I don't feel bad by saying this at all. The reason I feel comfortable answering this question for him, or I feel as if this is the right answer, is just based on observations of what he has said to me, like, you know, behind closed doors, not in front of you guys, and what other people have said, like Mackenzie and James. So I'm going to answer this question in the way that I think he would, and the question was, what does Levi need to improve upon in his life? I think my dad thinks that I can improve upon on is having a goal, or not necessarily having a goal because I have many goals, but I think he wants to see me have a plan, and he wants to see me executing that plan. And so one of the challenges that I have had with executing that plan is school, and that's going to be a total other video. I want social media to be my plan. I want that to be my execution. I want that to be my plan A, and I don't want to have any other plan. But like I said, school is kind of like my plan B. It's what's keeping me from like being fucking pregnant or whatever right now. And so I think my dad, honestly, like I said, wants to see me have a plan and execute it, but he also thinks that, like, social media is not a good plan to have. But I don't think he also understands that it's kind of the future. I honestly think that he wouldn't want to say that to me, but that's what I believe his honest answer is, just based on my observations and what has been said to me. So that's going to kind of wrap it up, and that's going to be the answer to the final question, and that is going to put a wrap on today's video. And also, look how beautiful it is out here. I just had to get out because dude, it's so tough just being in a dark room all the time editing and all that stuff. But I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press that subscribe button, because you guys know I will be back. As always, the sky's literally the limit.